Call of Duty Vanguard already sucks. That's right, we haven't seen a single bit of gameplay, but the only thing that we have seen is a trailer indicating the game's setting, location, and potential characters. Plus that there's a whole new Warzone ending screen, and to be honest, who cares? What causes some of this butt frustration for me is the leaks about the game before the official announcement, which has most people saying, wow, Call of Duty's media accounts are being cool and funny and hip and playing off the leaks coming out and actually leaking some of the game on their own on their Twitter account and stuff. Followed up with content creators getting some trailers through their social media accounts. Well, guess what? This shit has been leaked since January, and it is now August. So saying that they're being fun and leaking their own game is kind of stupid, because this seems to be more their whole marketing campaign, which is to have people change their outlook of the company, because since players have left the game outright, and there's also been a bunch of stuff released about to the general public about working for Activision is like a fucking shit show. But I have a few other complaints in regards to this whole entire thing, that I do want to at least talk about. The Warzone event. I understand it's the thing to do, create an in-game event that brings the collective community together so they can all play and enjoy their time. To also have people talk about the game for the next couple of weeks because it's easy marketing for you guys. But these events, like the Travis Scott event or the terrible nuke event that came out a few months ago, are terrible. Because who the fuck is online in the middle of the day playing Call of Duty outside of content creators, kids, people who work from home but are really just sitting in their house or in a meeting with their pants off, people on vacation, or your mom? The answer is nobody. Nobody is home playing the game except for those lists of people, because people have to work. But then you're telling people on your Twitter account that you'll give a lie to tell your boss. Bruh, you can't even tell people in your own company to take a day off, let alone tell other people to take days off from their own companies. An anti-cheat. According to stuff I've heard on TikTok, and I know what you're thinking, but Warzone still doesn't have an anti-cheat. The game has been out for about a year and a half now and has no way to combat the cheaters. But according to the rumor mill, Warzone will have an anti-cheat with the next Warzone map coming with Vanguard, and that's because Activision wanted to wait and see all the cheaters and all their available hacks out there. Well, you don't sound enthralled that Activision is actually putting their foot down and finally doing something to stop the cheaters, said the keen-eared viewer. No, I'm not. To reiterate, the game has been out for a year and a half. I'm not going to award a studio for just being lazy. I'll give you a participation award for doing at least something, but they could have at least at minimum put out some sort of anti-cheat at the beginning of all this, beginning of the new map for all I care, to combat some of the cheaters, and then patched it as time went on. But they didn't do that. They just kind of said, well, all the people are leaving the game now, so we might as well just finally do something about it. So you should have just done something about it earlier on. Simple as that. The past. Do not ignore what Activision has done with Call of Duty. Since the release of Advanced Warfare, every Call of Duty game since then has had one common theme, that being microtransactions. I will bet my entire life savings that this game will have the same microtransaction system in the current games, which I would argue is worse than supply drops due to the whole, if you pay money, you'll end up just being able to get better lobbies and stuff. But if Scam Division just can't get past their greed and level with the player base and be a little bit more honest, then guess what?
I don't want it.
Skill-based matchmaking, my final gripe. Skill-based matchmaking is a franchise killer. The fact that players are forced to play with other players of their caliber is infuriating. I get why it's done. I really do. It's just a stupid system that should never have been put into place, because I feel like it causes a lot more frustration amongst the player base. It makes games feel a lot longer. Plus, the idea of players who pay money is just getting better lobbies is actually just shameful. That ties in with my previous point. But I'm honestly just stunned that most people haven't been pissed off by this by now. But that's all I have. This opinion could obviously change. I may actually like what I see, because we haven't seen anything until the big unveiling on the 19th. So depending on when you're watching this, if it's at 10:30 a.m. because you're some reason home, not at work or whatever, then your opinions will probably be against this or be for this still. I have no idea, but God knows why it's at 10:30 still. But let me know in the comment section below what you think. Do you agree with what I'm saying, or do you think Vanguard will be a turning point for the franchise? Probably doubt it, but we'll see. Just let me know, because I always love hearing what you have to say, especially when it's something mean and hurtful. All right, bye.